Hello students, today we are going to study about sets. What is a set? In our daily life, we come across different collection of objects. For example, if you take a mathematical instrument box, then in that we can see the collection of instruments. Similarly, there will be a collection of districts in a particular state. So set is nothing but it is a collection of objects. It is not just a collection of objects, but it is a collection of well-defined objects. So what is a set? Set is a collection of well-defined objects. Set is a collection of well-defined objects. What do you mean by well-defined? Well-defined means we should be able to say whether the object belongs to the set or not. For example, if I ask you the collection of good books in a library, then the answer is not same for all the students or for all the persons. So it will differ. So it is not well defined. If I ask the set of vowels, if I ask any person, the answer is same. So we say that a set is a collection of well-defined objects. So well-defined means we should be able to say whether that object is present in the set or not. So generally these sets are denoted by capital letters. And the objects in the set are called as elements of the set. For example, if I take the set of first 5 prime numbers. So we know what are prime numbers. One is neither prime nor composite, that is 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So let us take it as set A. So sets are always denoted by capital letters, capital A, capital X, capital Y, any alphabet. So A is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So if I take the set of first 5 prime numbers, then A is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So these 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 are called as elements of this set A. So we can write that 2 belongs to A. This is belongs to symbol. Because 2 is an element which is belonging to this set A, we call it as 2 belongs to A. So now similarly if I write 6, does this 6 belong to this set A? It does not belong. So we will write it as A does not belong to, 6 does not belongs to set A. Okay. So next, here inside the set, the elements are separated by commas and the numbers are not repeated. For example, if I have the letter, let B represent, let capital B represent the letters of the word let us take bloody, B-L-O-O-D-Y. Then what are the elements? B is equal to, I have to write it as B, L, O. Only one O I have to write. D and Y. So the elements in the set are not repeated. We have to write it only once. And the order of the elements is not unique. It may change. Okay. So this is about set. And then we can represent set by in two ways. That is, first one is roster form, R-O-A-S-T-E-R, roster form, and the second one is set builder form. So we can represent the set in two forms, roster form and set builder form. So what is roster form? Roster form is, in this we write the set by listing all its elements. By listing all its elements. For example, if I take set of, for example, if I take set of multiples of 3 less than multiples of 3 less than 20. So what are the multiples of 3? We know 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We have to stop at 18 because here we are taking set of all multiples of 3 less than 20. So let us represent it by capital X. So here we'll get X is equal to, we can write it as 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Then next you have is roster form. Next you have is set builder form. So what is set builder form? Set builder form is, we list the set of elements, we list the set of elements by writing a common property. By writing a common property. That is, for example, if you want to write Z as set of elements which are multiples of 3 and less than 20, we'll write it as X such that, we'll take X or Y or some alphabet X such that, you can write X such that, or you can just write X is to X such that X is a multiple of 3 and X less than 20. That is, this X value whatever you are writing, this should be less than 20. So in this way we will write the set in the set builder form by using a common property. So in this way the set can be represented in two forms, roster form and set builder form.